What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the potential for crossovers coming to Overwatch 2. The biggest one that's probably coming to everyone's mind at the moment is the new Dragon Ball Super crossover with Fortnite. I believe that this is the type of potential that Overwatch 2 has when it comes to incorporating other video games, TV shows, cartoons, anything that you could think of where they could make really awesome skins and incorporate it into the game. Not once have we had anything like that in Overwatch, besides with Blizzard's own video games. But Overwatch's formula is changing, so could it be on par with the way they do things when it comes to free-to-play games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Smite? Smite in particular is a very good example. They do tons of crossover stuff. The most recent crossover that I saw is a Nickelodeon crossover with Danny Phantom. And remember, this is one of the biggest ways that free-to-play games stay alive and draw people in. They make money from the events that they do crossovers with, and you guys get to play the crossover events, which are really exciting and really fresh. At least they're supposed to be. That's one of the biggest problems that Overwatch has had over the years, which is no new events. So we all know that that's going to change with Overwatch 2, but are they going to keep the same formula even though it's a free-to-play game? And by formula, I mean just not incorporating any type of crossover stuff. Are they going to make it brand new from the Overwatch universe and still only incorporate their own type of crossovers within Blizzard itself? I'm not sure if a lot of you remember, it was a very long time ago, but a fan made a fake Legend of Zelda Overwatch crossover for a new hero that was Link. Ever since then, I've thought about this for a long time. If the possibility arises that Overwatch 2 is actually going to incorporate crossover events, they have to do it right, because we can't just have a Nickelodeon Danny Phantom crossover with Overwatch. It just wouldn't feel right. If they're going to make skins based off of other characters outside of Blizzard's own franchises, well, then it needs to be done properly. It can't be too sloppy and can't just be brought in crazy. Just wouldn't feel right to the Overwatch universe if we had a Dragon Ball Z Goku and Vegeta skin with voice lines and different things like that. Smite gets away with it because it's a different type of game, but Overwatch still has the potential to do certain crossovers that can really shake up the way we see the game. So, would it actually be possible to get a Legend of Zelda crossover in Overwatch? The chances are a lot higher than you actually think. Overwatch is already on the Switch, and Overwatch 2 is releasing for the Switch as well. There have been quite a few times when AAA games are ported over to the Switch or specifically made for the Switch on the side where Nintendo actually incorporates different rewards for the game. So Skyrim released for the Switch and got ported over, and when that happened, they actually gave Skyrim some extra goodies that you couldn't get anywhere else, and that was a Legend of Zelda skin and a Hylian shield that you could use in the game. Although, at this point in time, it's entirely unclear if we'll ever receive any type of Nintendo Switch goodies incorporated into Overwatch 2 that you can't get anywhere else, but there is a big possibility for these type of crossovers and types of small events that we could get in Overwatch 2. Really, that's what I want to highlight here. Overwatch 2 is going to be something that we've never seen before. So many people compare Overwatch 2 to just being Overwatch with a little bit of DLC, but that's not going to be the case. They are going to drop a bombshell on us when PvE comes out specifically. And then there's a whole other option that we haven't even thought about yet. What if we had crossover events that weren't focused with online play, only player versus environment and story mode? Honestly, this could be a huge way to incorporate crossover events and not mess with the flow of Overwatch. I feel like we wouldn't care as much if there was an option in the main menu where we could just click and play some of these Overwatch crossover PvE events. They would just really need to be kept separate from online play and regular story mode. They would need to be in their own section where they continuously updated this and provided a new section for players to try out different crossovers. It more than likely won't happen like this though. We all know that usually crossover events are timed events and they go away after a certain period of time, but in my heart I'm really hoping that whenever they make content for Overwatch 2, they keep it as a collective and they don't get rid of anything. So if we have a little mini event like Junkenstein or May Snowball event where it's like a Legend of Zelda crossover event and they have it up for only, you know, a couple weeks, I really hope that they don't do that and they would just keep it in the catalog, keep it in the arcade, and just put it off to the side where there's a little crossover section from all the stuff that they do over the years. And look, I know this is all wishful thinking and it's probably not going to happen, but if there's any time for speculation when it comes to different types of events and different types of Overwatch content that you guys want to see, now is the time to speculate and now is the time to talk about it, because Overwatch 2 is coming and they haven't given us a ton of details about what the game is even going to look like. But I want to know what you guys think, so put your comments down below and let me know if you think we're going to have any type of crazy crossover events when it comes to Overwatch 2. Are we going to have Nickelodeon crossovers? Are we going to have Legend of Zelda crossovers? We're just going to have to wait and see, but I really hope so. So I hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. That's it for this one. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you on the next one. Flash out.